Alright folks, what you see here is a Jeopardy board, but not just any Jeopardy board. This is the board for my 1999 Jeopardy board game that I got in the mail today. And I've got 3 people here to play it with me, starting with Mr. John Bergman.
Hello.
How are you, John?
I'm doing well. How about you, sir?
I am doing well. And we've got Will Smith here in the middle.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Excellent. And finally, we've got Chris Rahaman.
Hello. Hate the cold, but hello.
Yeah. Because Florida should be relatively warm than Toronto, but I digress. Anyways, good luck to all 3 of you here as we get started with our Jeopardy round. This round, of course, has 1 daily double in it, and you'll find it in one of these 6 categories that you see in front of you here. South of the Equator, Career Day, Science Class, Munchies, Team Sports, and Dirty 4-letter words.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to know about that. John, you won the toss before the show, so you get to pick first.
Okay, but let's go for Munchies for $100.
Alright, starting off with Munchies for 100, and answer. Teens love this company's famous peanut butter cups to pieces. John.
What is Reese's?
And Reese's, that is correct. Pick again.
Alright, but let's go for the same category, $200.
Alright, 200. Pilgrims had a jolly time eating this pot snack. And that's Will this time.
What is popcorn?
Popcorn, yes. Select, please, Will.
Go with Munchies for 600.
This is the old amount.
Oh.
So it'd be 300 in this case. So it'd be 300 in this case. And the answer there is the daily double. Well, Will, you found it early, but you can risk up to $500.
We'll go for 5.
Alright, that'll bring you up to 700. Here's the clue for you only. When introduced in the 1920s, they were baked by the troops who sold them.
What are peanuts?
No, that's not a bad guess, but it's Girl Scout cookies. Alright. So you, unfortunately, fall into the negative. However, you get to select again.
Let's go with dirty 4-letter words for 100.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we have here. It's a polluted haze found over a city. Will.
What is smog?
Yes. And pick again, Will.
Dirty 4-letter words for 200.
Oh.
Material that makes up an unwanted bunny under your bed. John.
Was dust.
Dust, yes. A very common allergy, too, I might add. You get to select, Mr. Bergman.
Alright, let's go back to Munchies for $400.
Alright, we will go ahead and do that. Let's see, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Wetzel's tops them with sour cream and onion, as well as butter and salt. And I believe that is John.
But what are popcorn?
And no, not popcorn. That was earlier.
Yeah. I thought it would be a double answer, sorry.
Will or Chris?
Will busted.
Will busted.
Okay, was Will next? Alright, Will.
What are potato chips?
No, that's not right either. Sorry.
Can I have that clue repeated?
Wetzel's tops them with sour cream and onion, as well as butter and salt.
Yeah, not touching that. Sorry.
Alright. And I kind of like this treat myself from time to time. They are pretzels.
Press
Okay,
circle.
John, select again.
Let's finish out that category for 500.
Alright, finishing off munchies. Okay, craisins are these ocean spray items, sweetened and dried. Will.
Damn it.
What are cranberries?
Yes. Cranberries is right, and you get to select, Will.
Okay, let's go to south of the equator for 100.
Alright, south of the equator for 1. The west part of this continent would probably be an archipelago if iceless. Will.
What is Antarctica?
Right. Select again.
South of the equator for 400.
Oh, down to 400. Okay. 1/5 of the fresh water entering all oceans comes from this South American river. John.
What's the Amazon?
The Amazon, yes. And funnily enough, I happen to actually start my new job at Amazon today.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. Select again, John.
Let's go for south of the equator for 200, sir.
This country's largest city was named for George Eaton, Earl of Auckland. And that is John.
What is New Zealand?
Yes. Pick again.
Sorry, but let's go for south of the equator for $300.
This 350-foot waterfall is on the Zambezi River between Zimbabwe and Zambia. John?
What is Victoria Falls?
Victoria Falls, very good. Select again.
Okay, let's finish out that category for 500.
The British made Stanley the capital of these islands off Argentina in 1842. Time. They are the Falkland Islands. The Falkland Islands. Select again, John.
Let's go for dirty 4 little words for 300.
No.
Army dining hall before or after the meal. Will.
What is a mess hall?
Yes, which you would also find at summer camps. Pick again.
34 words for 400.
Found on old bread, it's a woolly growth produced by a fungus. John?
Was mold?
Mold, yes. Go again.
Okay, let's finish out the category for 500, sir.
Alright, last clue down in that column. Writer Upton St. Clair was a famous raker of it.
Again.
Okay, writer Upton St. Clair was a famous raker of it.
Can you spell raker?
R-A-K-E-R.
Famous raker of it. I got pass.
Alright. No one wants to try this one. Muck was what we needed. Muck.
Muck raker.
Yes. Alright, John, we have 3 categories left.
Let's go for career day for $100.
Career day. Ooh, fun. Usually in this job, the person with the tallest white pleated hat rules the kitchen. Will.
What's a chef?
A chef. Yes, cook would also be acceptable. Go ahead and select, please, Will.
Career day for 200.
Weathermen use this job title from the Greek root for high in the air. Will?
What is a meteorologist?
Meteorologist, yes. Select again.
Go with science class for 500.
Alright, science class at the bottom of the board there. 2-word phrase for the property that allows a paper cup to float on water. Will.
What is hydroplaning?
No, sorry, that's incorrect.
I have no idea.
I got nothing.
It's called surface tension.
Oh,
Alright, select again, Will.
Team sports for 300.
Alright, team sports for 300. Game using little padding that may have begun when a boy ran with a soccer ball. Will.
What is rugby?
Very similar to football. Rugby is correct. Select, please, Will.
Team sports for 400.
Alright, team sports for 4. The NHL's Colorado Avalanche once played for this Canadian city. Will?
What is the Toronto Avalanche?
No, I'm sorry. John?
what is Calgary? Where is Calgary?
No, that is incorrect.
Not touching it.
Well, I'm a bit disappointed in you guys. Quebec City.
Oh,
Yeah, for the Quebec Nordiques. Will, I think you were the last one to give me a correct response, so it's your selection.
Okay, do team sports for 100.
Alright. See if we get an easier one here. In the shotgun formation, he stands a few yards back of the center in football. Will.
What is the quarterback?
Yes, the quarterback. Go ahead, Will.
Alright, team sports 200.
It may be a foul in this sport to hold the ball or an opponent's head underwater. John?
was water polo?
Water polo, very good. Pick again.
Is there any clues left in career day?
300 to 500.
Let's go for 300 career day.
Alright, Puff and Stuff creators Sid and Marty Krofft had a hand in this family business. Will.
What is puppetry?
Puppetry or puppeteering. Either one's acceptable. Select.
Okay, go with career day for 400.
Alright, career day for 400. Harry Houdini was this type of magician who specializes in breaking bonds. Will.
What is escapist?
Escapist. Escapist. No, I don't think we can accept that.
I'm not sure what that is.
I buzzed in.
John?
What is an escape artist?
Yes. That was what we needed. You were very close, Will, but not quite what we were looking for. Select, John.
Let's finish out the category for 500, please.
15-letter term for a newspaper employee who tells his tales through photographs. John?
What is a photojournalist?
Photojournalist, yes. Alright, that's it for the lovely world of careers.
Okay, but how many clues are left in team sports?
Just $500.
In that case, let's finish it off.
Alright. Using a frisbee and mixing football and other games, it's the last word in team sports. Well?
What is ultimate frisbee?
No. Sorry.
I have no idea. I mean, I've seen it played, but I don't know the name.
Will, you added one word too many. It was just ultimate that we needed. Just ultimate that we needed. Alright, John, we have less than a minute to go.
Okay, how many clues are left in science class?
100 to 400.
400, please.
What fish do to make more fish? Or a Todd McFarlane character? Will.
How do you spawn? Or what is spawn?
Let me see. What is spawn? Yes, very good. Pick again.
Science class, what's left again?
100 to 300.
200 then.
An analogy. Moth is to caterpillar as frog is to this. John?
It's tadpole.
Tadpole, yes. Pick again.
200.
That was 200.
Oh, I'm sorry. 100.
The moon has billions at least 1 foot wide and 7,000 miles in diameter. Will?
What are craters?
Craters, yes. And now let's take a look at our last clue for $300. The tympanic membrane is this organ's drum. Will?
What is the ear?
The ear. And yes, and you finished the Jeopardy round with 300. John in the lead with 2,100. Chris does not have any money, but Chris, the good news for you is you are picking first in Double Jeopardy. We'll have that round ready to go following this commercial break, so stay tuned.